Hello and welcome to another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, you guys, I am here for your Mercury Retrograde readings. Oh my goodness. I have pulled some of the most powerful decks that I have to actually do these readings, okay? And first and foremost, how I always start the readings, I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the love and support you continue to give us during the growth of this channel. I just thank you so much. I read all of your comments, you guys, and you never know. You have no idea how it really warms my heart to see how the readings change your lives. Okay, so now just a little bit about this reading. You can apply this to your sun, your moon, your rising, and for some, even your Venus signs. Hello to our cross watchers out there. Do keep in mind during these Mercury retrograde readings that the energy will flip-flop, okay? So if it doesn't relate to you, it could very well relate to your partner, or it could relate to any energy that may be surrounding you. Okay, now we are slating this for the Mercury retrograde, but do keep in mind that some of the experiences that you may hear during this reading, it may be something that took place, months ago, could be taking place right now, could be something that's going to be coming in for you in the near future. So do keep that in mind. Always remember to follow us on Instagram at Lotus Love Tarot 555. If you have not, please subscribe to our channel. Hit that like button on the reading if it resonates with you or if you feel it will be beneficial to someone's life. And right next to the subscribe button is a little bell. Hit that little bell, and every time I release a reading, you will be notified. Do keep in mind as well that I do private readings, okay? All right, you guys, we're going to get right into your reading, but before I do so, I also want to state that right after your reading, there will be a synopsis of you see that? The communication has already started. Oh, God, because that's what happens during Mercury retrograde. Our communication gets jacked up. At the end of your reading, I will do a synopsis of what to expect in life, love, and career at the end of your reading. So check that out. That's going to be very, very important. And last but certainly not least, if you want to see the extended version to your reading that you're about to view, you must join our Patreon. We only have two levels, $2.22, $5.55 per month. $5.55, you're able to see all the extendeds that we do. So the link to that will be below. All right, my loves, now on to your reading. Hello, my Scorpios. Okay, you guys, let's get right into your reading. And before I forget, join me here every Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Lotus Love Show. Go back and check out some of those readings. And there will be an extended for this reading, okay? The information pertaining to the extended can be found below, or you can just join our Patreon and receive all of the extendeds for a low monthly cost of $5.55. And also check out your weekly energies as well. That's done on Sundays, okay? All right. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Scorpio as it relates to the Mercury retrograde for June 18th through July 12th. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Scorpio? What does our Scorpios need to know for the Mercury retrograde, June 8th through July 12th? All right. I felt like there was more coming out. Didn't know it was going to be this much more. But apparently it needs to be said, our Scorpios. So we are going to say it for you. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Scorpio as it relates to the Mercury retrograde for June 18th through July 12th. For June 18th. I said 8th earlier. That's a mistake. It's June 18th. I think I said 18th through July 12th. June 18th through July 12th. Mercury retrograde. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Scorpio? All right. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to separate these. Let me move this back some because That one came out by itself, and then you had these 4. So this could be in reference to someone else whose energy is coming forth. We'll see in just a second. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Scorpio as it relates to the Mercury Retrograde for June 18th through July 12th. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Scorpio for the Mercury Retrograde for June 18th through July 12th? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know for June 18th through July 12th, Mercury Retrograde? All right. There it is. All right, my loves. Let's see. This was your very first energy out. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Well, Scorpios, we know sometimes that you do have issues with trusting, okay? Trusting people, trusting situations. Look how she's looking at him. Like, can I trust you? Okay, so the situation that you're in, it is calling for you to have faith. It's calling for you to trust. Could be in reference to an engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, but there is deception, or there was deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So there's a situation where you're having a hard time trusting. You could have experienced deception. If it's not an engagement, it's a relationship that is like an engagement. Okay, the Spirit is saying, give your relationship a chance. You need to work on your partnership, and you need to make the effort, because great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So this is where your problem is. Okay, this is where your problem is. You may want to give your relationship a chance. You may want to make the effort, but you could be feeling that there's something wrong here, and that's why you're having a hard time trusting. Okay, so this could be Spirit telling you to give your relationship a chance, telling you to make the effort. But in some of you, I feel like there's a group of you that's saying, you know what? I want to give the relationship the chance. I want to make an effort, but I feel like there's something wrong, and this is where this deception is. That's why you're having a hard time trusting. All right, so we just continue to unpack this to see what's going on. Spirit's saying you need to be gentle with yourself. Some of you could be really taking this hard because your intuition is telling you that something's up here. Your intuition is telling you that there's something else. You need to be assertive. You need to be assertive in what you're feeling right now. So you need to, and this doesn't necessarily mean you confront someone. Some of you are already thinking that means confrontation. It doesn't mean that. It means you need to be assertive in what you're feeling and trusting, okay, yourself. You maybe need to trust your own intuition in this. You need to be assertive in understanding what you are going to do. Doesn't necessarily mean anything about confrontation or telling somebody, you know, oh God, see? 10 of Swords in reverse. Wow. Wow, and this flipped out, and then I was trying to show you this, which means a missed opportunity, missed chance here, and now we got arguing, chaos going on. What the heck is happening here? Let me shuffle these back up. I shuffled them up, and look what I get. Your whole reading's right here. Somebody's moving forward. Somebody's moving on. Wow. All right. Look, I just said trusting yourself. There it is. High Priestess, needing to trust your own intuition. We're about to go into the extended now. We're going into the extended. Before we go into the extended, I'm going to go ahead and allow you to see the cards involved. I'm going to see if there's any angel messages for you. And I'm going to let you know which signs have shown up, okay? I just saw the 5 of Wands again. There is truly something going on. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universe. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Scorpio as it relates to the Mercury Retrograde for June 18th through July 12th? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Scorpio? Scorpios need to know? What Scorpios need to know? Alright, there your cards are. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. Somebody's really needing to stand up for what they believe in and being able to speak it. That's what this queen here. Okay. There it goes again. Okay. Wow. All your cards are in reverse but one. Oh, goodness. Okay. You got the Five of Cups in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. Page of Swords. Seven of Swords in reverse. Overarching energy is the Queen of Wands. Okay. Wow. You do not have any angel numbers that's coming through for you. So I don't see any angel numbers. Could be dealing with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could just be you showing up in the reading. We got fire here, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And in your head, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra with the thoughts. Thoughts, emotions. You got thoughts, thinking a lot, emotions, very emotional right here. And it's a lot of fire. That means people not saying, and when you saw the Five of Wands, just chaos, okay? People just saying and doing what they want to do. Very fiery tempers, okay? So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead into your extended. Information pertaining to your extended can be found below, and also with the Patreon, okay? And let the reading play a little bit, and you'll go right into me giving kind of a synopsis of what to expect during this Mercury retrograde, okay? All right, my loves, until next time, bye-bye. Okay, just a little information about what to expect during this Mercury retrograde. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Okay, Mercury retrograde will come in June 18th, and it will last all the way through July 12th. Okay, now just when things were about to calm down, things were starting to calm down. Now we got not one, not two, not three, not four, not five. We got 6 planets in retrograde. And what makes it so bad, you guys, these planets being in retrograde are happening right between the 2 eclipses that we had. We just had the lunar eclipse, and now we will have the solar eclipse on the new moon. And right in the middle of that, now we got 6 planets that are retrograde. So we got Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto, which is kind of making like a celestial chaos, so to speak. This is the time you need to really rethink and revise your plans for the future, okay? If you don't do this willingly and you don't surrender to it, Mercury retrograde has a way of making you do that. Of course, we all know, back up everything that you have on your computers. Keep in mind that your text messages, your emails, all of that needs to be rechecked and checked again before you send it. I always try to tell the people that listen to my channel, especially during this retrograde, that if I were you, I wouldn't even put any information in the box until your email or your text is ready to go. And once you have reread it, then you'll put who it's going to, and then send it. Don't put the person who is going to first, because chances are they might get anything during this time, okay? They might get something or a picture of something you don't want them to get. So make sure you just take the extra steps in doing that. Be mindful as well that during this time, this is like a catalyst for change. So things are going to be changing. I mean, things are going to be changing, things that you may not want to change. It's going to change, because we have to understand during Mercury retrograde, this is a time that Mercury retrograde makes us have personal growth, okay? And personal growth takes time. And with personal growth sometimes comes emotional and growing pains, okay? Now, you will get lost in your emotions during this Mercury retrograde, and what you deeply feel, things that you deeply feel, they will come to the surface. So be ready and be able to deal with those things as they come to the surface. Now, in life, You're going to be able to release all the things that are buried, okay? See, retrograde is going, Mercury is going retrograde in Cancer. Cancer is a very emotional sign. It's a water sign, okay? So therefore, anything that you try to bury, it's going to come up and it's going to have to be released. And love, okay? So Mercury retrograde is going to make you ask the question, who do you love? You're going to be able to answer that question. Who really has a place in your life, okay, and in your heart? So you're going to begin to focus on how you feel about those persons or that one person who really has a place in your heart. Now, what does this also do for those that are in a relationship but you really love an ex? This is what makes the exes come back. Okay, so the exes will come back because people will start evaluating who they really love. Okay, whether you're with somebody or not, if they really love you, they're going to find a way to tiptoe back to your door possibly. And then in work, this is a time for you to reassess your sense of security, both in, the work that you've decided for your life or your career. So you'll start to think, where's your security laying professionally and financially? All of these questions, all of these situations will begin to occur during Mercury retrograde. So keep all of that in mind. All right. Okay, my loves, don't forget to join us every Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Lotus Love Show, because we deal with a lot of energies on a daily basis. And then our weekly energy, our weekly love energy and our twin flame messages is done every Sunday. So this is a time, especially during Mercury retrograde, that you deeply, deeply, deeply need to be sure that you have a thorough understanding of what the heck is going on. Okay? All right, my loves. Until next time. Bye-bye.